What's going on, people? Welcome back to Premsley TV. I hope everybody is blessed. Make sure you're smashing that like on the video, people, as it's very important. And also, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, as a lot of people that watch these videos, they're not actually subscribed to the channel. It's free of charge. Make sure you're doing that, people, as we're on the road to 6K, and I can't do it without you lot. But look, I have to address this Kieran Tierney situation. I have to give my thoughts on it. For me, one of my favourite players at the football club. And there's been many reports this morning that Arsenal are willing to listen to offers for Kieran Tierney, that he's for sale in the summer. And I'm not happy with that. It doesn't sit well with me. For me, Kieran Tierney is a top-class left-back, very good defensively, great on the overlap, and brilliant with his crossing as well. It would be a big mistake if we let him go in the summer. I'm telling you now for a fact, people, because now we're in the Champions League. We need to be challenging on all fronts. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. And in order to do that, you have to have a good squad. Not just a good first 11 and okay people coming off the bench. We need to look at Man City as the blueprint. You need two top quality players in every single position. And at the moment in left back, we've got two good players, Zinchenko and KT. I can understand KT feeling disappointed and a bit frustrated with the lack of game time. And that's something Arteta needs to sort out real quick. He needs to put his arm round his shoulder and tell him, look, KT, there's still a place for you at Arsenal Football Club. The fans love you. You get me? We're in multiple competitions next season. There's going to be opportunities to play, but he's got to prove it to him. Because at the moment, it looks like Zinchenko is Arteta's first choice. Even if he's having a bit of a stinker, it doesn't look like Kieran Tierney could get into the team. And for me, that's not fair. Arteta needs to change that real quick. Even when the likes of Saka or a Martinelli or a Jesus ain't pulling up trees, we can't see Trossard coming on and start. And I think that's something Arteta needs to learn real quick. Don't have favourites. Play whoever's in form. If someone ain't in form, drop him and bring in the next guy. And that's how we will be successful, because we see Man City, Mahrez scored a hat-trick. Next thing you know, he's on the bench. That's the levels we need to reach and drive for. And if we sell Kieran Tierney, especially to a rival, because links and reports have been coming out about Manchester City being the front runners, that would be an absolute no-no for me. Absolute no-no. Because when Man City sold us Jesus and sold us Zinchenko, we didn't believe we were going to be title challengers. They didn't believe we were going to be title challengers. But now we are. It's different now. They've become a rival. We cannot sell them one of our quality players. We cannot do that. We cannot be strengthening them if we're serious about challenging for the title next season. It'll be a joke. I'll be honest with you. We can't be looking at it like, oh, you've done us a favour. We'll do you a favour now and give you Kieran Tierney. No, 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 no. That cannot happen. You get me? And for me, Kieran Tierney, there's not many left-backs like him anymore. He's a very old school left-back. Very old school. Get me? He's good at his job, and his job is defending. We need to keep him in this team. Also, in the summer, I want to see us bring in a different kind of striker, a plan B. Somebody like an Ivan Toney, somebody who could get up in the air, somebody who can hold the ball up, somebody who stands in the box. So when plan A ain't working, plan B could come into play. And Kieran Tierney, he's perfect for that kind of striker. He's perfect for that kind of striker. I can't see Nuno Tavares coming back to Arsenal and pulling up trees. I can't see it. So this news that's going around, Sky Sports have reported it, many different outlets have reported it. You know what? It's not come as a shock, but it's come to really disappoint me. It's come to really disappoint me. I think earlier on in the year, Newcastle were linked to him in January, and they can't get him as well, because they're going to be challenging potentially for the title next season. They're going to be in the Champions League, how it's standing right now. And if they are, they've got money to burn. They'll be bringing in quality players, and that will become a rival as well. We cannot be strengthening rivals around us if we want to go and win the Premier League. We just can't do it. This is the time for Arteta to look at the situation, analyse it properly, and sort it out real quick. Because Zinchenko, defensively, is not that great. I'll be totally honest. And in certain games, we got to be a bit pragmatic. We got to change it up. We got to play a different style. We see Manchester City do that to us recently. We know what Man City are like. Free-flowing football team, passing it around. What were they doing against us? Knocking it forward. And that's something we need to learn from this season. If we want to go and progress next season, we have to look at that. We can't just play everybody the same kind of way, otherwise you get found out very quickly. But this news is bitterly disappointing. I'll be honest, I'm just hoping it's rumours and it's all false. But I can understand if Kieran Tierney's frustrated at the football club, because we can see he loves to play football and he doesn't just want to be sitting on the bench, which you got to admire him for. However, it's down to the coaching staff, it's down to the manager in order to keep him here. It's down to the owners as well to give him that kind of relief, to let him know that you're still part of this squad and you are definitely going to be getting game time, because it'll be a big cock up if we let Kieran Tierney go, in my opinion, people. But I've had to come on here and give my thoughts around it, because Kieran Tierney, for me, he's one of my favourite players at the football club. I say it time and time again, you get me? I love what he stands for. And I even met his dad as well a couple of years back at Anfield. We sat down, we had a good talk, and he said the boy loves the club. He doesn't want to leave Arsenal Football Club. And I hope that stands, because Nuno Tavares, like I said, he's not going to be coming and pulling up no trees at Arsenal Football Club. I'm telling you now for a fact. And we need to be looking at Manchester City as the blueprint. 2 good players in every position. That's what we need to be doing. We can't just have a good 11 and just mediocre players on the bench. Kieran Tierney needs to stay at Arsenal Football Club. Peace and love, and we'll see you on the next one.